Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah, amma ba'd, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, brothers and sisters, welcome back to another episode of Ramadan with the Mandem. Today we have a very special brother who most of you guys, in fact all of you guys probably do not know, because if I'm not mistaken, this is your first online appearance, right?
Yeah.
Other than the Knowledge College promo, which we just recorded. Which
Yeah.
This should probably come out before then.
This will probably come up before then. So you haven't seen this brother before, ever. Brother's name is Ramiz. Do you want to give salam to the people?
Assalamu
just fix the
alaikum
mic?
wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Mic there.
Is that fine?
Yep, and Imran?
Fix it a little bit more.
No, it's fine.
You sure?
Just speak into it.
It's not pointing to
Like this, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
do you want to give salam to the people?
Assalamu alaikum.
So let's get straight into the episode. Ramiz, what was the first time you ever came into contact with any of our da'wah, so to speak?
Okay, I'd say the first time. Do you remember that video? I'd say a lot of people probably know this video where you're shouting at the brothers in the masjid and
Shut up, that one.
that one, the legendary
Quite
video.
a recent one then.
That's actually 5 years old now. That's
No,
actually.
but I'm saying, when you put it into the context of
Yeah.
the throw the earrings away one.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
The,
Yeah. So
Shisha Kaf one.
that was, I didn't see the Shisha Cafe until quite late, in
Okay.
fact. So that was the first video I saw. And I remember I was on a train coming back from work one time. This is when I first started looking into the deen, but I didn't know much at all. So you know how it starts off with everyone's watching little speaker corner videos here and there, and then I came across your video. And then that video there really touched me because even though some people might get at you for shouting at the brothers, certain man need to hear that. Certain man need the tough love. So someone like me coming from where I'm coming from, I needed to hear that tough love. So I remember just sitting on the train listening to that. I had my headphones in and I was just thinking, wow, like that's something I needed to hear.
SubhanAllah.
So then I remember around those times you were doing matting in the masjid, but in Acton.
Yeah.
So then, funny enough, the train I used to get from work used to go past through Acton.
Okay.
So I happened to get off the train one time and I just walked into the masjid and you was doing your lesson. So I came to a few, but I wasn't coming regularly. And then
I remember.
back then I had long hair though. That's the thing.
I fully remember you used to come in the back, sit at
the back, sit.
My right on the back. I remember it fully.
So then after that, it was just keeping up with your videos on YouTube, just learning a few things here and there. And then I signed up to Knowledge College.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
So I was doing that for a while.
Okay.
And then I'd say...
Which one? Were you doing the 1 year Islamic Studies program?
No, it
The
was the
recordings?
monthly subscription
okay.
one.
Okay.
Yeah, it was that.
With all
So
the courses on there.
yeah, that's the one, yeah.
Okay.
So I was doing that, and then by then lockdown happened. I started falling off a bit. I mean, alhamdulillah, I was still praying and so on, but it wasn't like when someone first starts practicing, they go all in and they're really serious about it. I fell off a bit. It's like I was moving a bit relaxed. And then, alhamdulillah, when lockdown started easing, and then you came to Masjid Furqan,
Yeah.
and then that's it from there.
MashaAllah.
Alhamdulillah, I managed to come back and go
Mashallah.
into it seriously. And
Mashallah.
yeah.
You know, shocking that shut up video. I can't lie, man. It's so funny. 'Cause I believe for a long time, I believe that video was good, and I was stubborn on it. I was like, that video was good. Does that make sense? It was actually a good video, because I need to say it to those brothers. I'm speaking to a particular crowd. But then I can't lie. I went through a phase of thinking maybe the video wasn't, because it's not really a correct
I
way
mean, it
to
was
talk.
good for the environment there.
Yeah.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So
Let's put it online.
So ever since I mentioned that, and I was like, you know what, and it settled in me. I was like, to be honest, I shouldn't have spoken. I shouldn't have said that. Wallahi, I've met so many brothers that came to me, said to me, you know, that video, that shut up video, that's not what got to me. One brother even came to me and said, you know what, keep talking like that. One brother said, even my, I need like, it's like an older brother or a dad talking to you, because some of them never had that. Does that make sense?
That's what it is. It's like a role model type of thing. Yeah.
So then I came to the conclusion what you just said right now is just some things are for a particular crowd, and they shouldn't necessarily be uploaded. But then, how the brothers like Ramiz watch it? So there's a bit of a dichotomy, innit? It'd be nice if people were just a bit more tolerant, but they're not.
Yeah, so
Anyway, so that's just the thought I had.
what can you do?
So let me ask a question. So you saw the video 5 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
but we met before that though, right?
Yeah.
Are we going to talk about that?
I don't even think that's something we can mention though.
I mean, we
That
can mention
story's
it,
a
and
bit
worst case-
bad.
and then if it gets too
No,
bad,
we can,
just
or
cut it
maybe we
out.
can mention it in a very
vague way.
Vague way.
Yeah.
So I mean, this is funny 'cause even I remember this, right? So we were.
Oh, was you there?
I was there.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Yeah, I was there. I
Yeah,
was
he was
there.
there.
Wait,
you
so
know,
it
you know
was-
that day when you came when you were at my house
Yeah.
and you told me.
That
Let me
was you.
just give people some context. Everything we can take it after. Basically, there was a situation that was taking place. He wasn't involved in it. Neither were we involved in it. But it was a situation that was taking place, and he was a pedestrian, and we were driving. Does that make sense? So, anyways, what do you call it? Basically, it was an altercation that took place.
Yeah.
Kind of. Does that make sense? And
And we saw it.
we saw
So
it.
we jumped out of the car.
But
to
here's the
kind of
thing:
help out.
we thought, and this shows you in it that wallah, you can't judge a book by its cover. We thought that, as in we thought let's save the day. So I remember we literally swerved the car, pulled up. You ran out, I ran out, my brother ran out.
Started chasing.
You know what I'm saying?
Chasing these guys.
Yeah, but those guys were actually the innocent ones.
Yeah. It
They
turns
were-
out later on. we found out.
Yeah, they were the innocent ones. Does that
But
make sense?
in the moment, they
Yeah.
were made out to be
Yeah,
the wrongdoers.
the wrongdoers.
So-
Anyway, cut a long story short. Because we came out with energy.
Yeah, you know, came out energy.
Yeah.
I remember turning around thinking I got these three man trying to dump me down. It
No,
was
but
mad.
not on a road trip, but we were just like, we thought something happened, so we were like, you know what, we need to catch these guys
Yeah.
before they get
So
away.
anyway, what happened was we're at my.
So I can only imagine for him. Imagine
That's the thing. You know when it's going, like, time's going fast, you're just thinking, oh my God.
So, anyways, what happened was he's at my house. He's like, "Hey, were you that guy by any chance?" One day,
Well, you said it to him.
no, he said it to me.
I brought it up to you, yeah.
He brought it to me.
Do you know what it is? Because my friend brought it up to me, and
Yeah.
I was thinking, nah, I don't think so, you know. And he
No,
goes,
but do you know
bro,
when it-
100%. He goes,
It was these
ask him about it.
Do you know when it, you know when it hit me? It's because I don't fully remember you from that day. I vaguely do. Vaguely do. You had longer hair, right?
Yeah, you had long
I
hair back
vaguely
then,
do.
yeah.
But the friend, well, when you said it, well, I clicked in me straight.
Yeah.
I said it was him.
Yeah, that day was funny when we just remembered that, man.
Like, even thinking about it right now, it's just crazy how we met the brother all those years ago.
Yeah.
Such a
And now we're in my house.
This was
we're
like-
sipping Moroccan tea or
Algerian
Algerian tea, whatever you call
Algerian
it.
nice in the studio, alhamdulillah. Another episode of Ramadan with the Mandem. It's just crazy how
Alhamdulillah.
Allah works and Allah plans, we plan, and
Wallahi.
Allah is the best of
Yeah.
planners.
That was
Alhamdulillah.
even before me even knowing about who Imran is
Yeah.
on YouTube.
Yeah,
That was
for
way
you, we were
before.
just three guys in thobes knocking
Yeah.
down on the road.
No, we did
Like-
that. We did that as in it was. Yeah, this.
A situation happened. Someone faked that we done something to them, and obviously from where you guys
Yeah.
saw it,
Yeah.
It seemed as if something had been
It was
done.
actually
Yeah.
fake. Like it was actually fake.
And then what's funny is when the police arrived, who we called, by the way. No, we didn't call them. But when but when they
it's a
came,
pedestrian called them.
some district called them, but
Yeah.
they thought that
We did it.
We did it. They started questioning us.
See, I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
And I
literally.
think, yeah. So and we were like, "What? We were like, bro, we came out to help. And you guys trying to detain us." We were like, "No." We jumped back in the car. We were like, "We're gone." We ducked out. But anyway, so that was offline, and then also you also mentioned as well coming into the da'wah in terms of the offline element
Mhm.
to it, and you mentioned that you were on the Knowledge College. What effect, if any, would you say that the da'wah has had on your life, or if any, as I mentioned, or making you the person that you are today? How much of an effect would you say that the da'wah has had on you?
Do you know what it is to talk about the effect? I could be here all day talking about it, but I'd say the main thing is what I've realized coming to your programs, there's not just, for example, we can go there, I'd say people like me or anyone else, and there isn't that element of being judged. Like you can go there and you can relate to someone, whether he's from the same background or from a different background, you relate on the same level, because at the end of the day, you're both there for one thing. And the brotherhood is just crazy, man.
It's nice,
Like,
isn't it?
people are going there to meet new friends, trying to leave their bad friends back in Jahiliyyah, and they're going to meet new people. Like the brotherhood is something else. And like just the way, I would say, you even take the time out and to just organize little things like after class might go and eat or something, like that keeps the brothers firm together. And it's like everyone just bounces off each
Yeah.
other type of thing as
That's
well.
the thing. Then you know, once it starts,
Yeah.
everyone's just vibing off everyone. Literally, that's the beauty.
And
of
it's
it.
crazy. It's like there's been times where I've gone to the masjid as well, and I would see a certain person, and I would think to myself, oh, "This ain't the place to be for me right now." And then next thing you know, like it's just been blessed out,
Yeah.
and it's like, yeah, we're cool. Like
Because
everything's forgotten.
like
yeah.
literally like it's like meeting someone you might have an issue with, and now together in the message, like you've changed, I've changed.
It's like it's forgotten now.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah,
Well, it's
it's
beautiful.
amazing.
I have to say, Ramiz, well, I truly love you for the sake of Allah, man. I actually
Likewise,
sometimes you know when I see you in the masjid, yeah, well, I just get happy. Well, I'll be honest with you. I wish not to, belittle anyone, or I love all the brothers there, but for me to have more people like you will be it for me, man. Brother's consistent with the classes. Allahumma barik. He's always there early. He brings people, like his friends. Like, if everyone just did their part, like literally. We don't need a mad revolution to change things. We don't need some multi-million projects. Like, we just need everyone to do their part, bro.
Do you know, it's just speaking on what you just said. You said staying consistent as well. That's one thing that plays on my mind. I always think to myself, what if life gets in the way and I'm too busy for the masjid? And when I had that conversation with you in your house and you said to me, look, just one thing is don't leave the masjid and stay consistent on it, then you won't fall off. And that's what I live by, those words every day. And that's what it is, man.
I remember when he told me that he invited you to his house, I was so shocked. I was like, bro, you don't invite anyone to you don't let people catch you outside, let alone invite them to your house. I was so confused. Like, why did you let his brother exactly invite his brother, man? I was completely shocked. You've done a lot of things, as I've realised on this podcast, that go against your normal...
It's for special people.
For special people. Alhamdulillah.
He's been to my house.
Mohammed's been to your house as well. SubhanAllah. What's going on? Like, it changed. You dropped the name that one, man, and everyone else dropped the...
No, this years ago. Okay. It was unplanned. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it
on the next episode.
Yeah, we'll talk about it, inshallah.
But yeah, khair, inshallah. Alhamdulillah. This is the first episode we've actually stuck to the original plan, which is to keep it under 20 minutes.
And I think every minute of it was gems.
Every minute of it was gems. And obviously, like I said, because it's Ramadan, we want to try and keep these episodes as short as possible to give you guys as much time as possible to recite the Quran. If you haven't done so already today, please make sure you go and do it as soon as you put this podcast. So as soon as you put your phone down or your laptop, whatever you're listening to this podcast on. A few things to mention. Of course, as you guys know, one of the main reasons why we're doing this podcast is to raise funds for our studio, which hopefully, inshallah, is looking much better each episode that goes on.
You guys see the fireplace effect in this video?
There's a fireplace effect in this video. It was there in Abbas's video, but then it got kind of forgot for the other episodes. And if you guys would like to just contribute towards this da'wah, if this da'wah has helped you the way it's helped these brothers that we're bringing, then please click the GoFundMe link in the description, and you can donate directly there. But also doing a fundraiser for Muslims around the world with humanitarian care relief in Pakistan, in Afghanistan, in Syria, Palestine, Yemen, Africa, all over the world. £40 is all it takes to feed a family of 4 to 5 people for a whole month for their iftar for Ramadan. So Ramadan's already started, so you want to get in as early as possible to get as much reward out of it as possible. And finally, there are some pieces of equipment that are still outstanding. Alhamdulillah, we've got a mic, I've got a shock mount now, and we've got a few more things that are arriving that people have ordered on our behalf from our Amazon wish list, which again you can find in the description. With that said, we'll leave it there.
Also, if I could just mention, because I completely forgot, but we talk about the events, we never put the link. So we have a Telegram group.
Yeah, the link is in the description.
It's in the description, right?
It's
it's always there, right? So that we have a Telegram group. If you want to know how to come to the masjid, how to get involved in these events, the Telegram link at the group link in the thing below.
And if you want to
come to Umrah,
if you're interested in the Umrah trips that we do, then contact 5-Star Umrah on Instagram, and the contact number, the phone number is on the Instagram also, and you can just message them there. And see you guys on the next episode with Brother Muhammad. See you guys next episode. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace.